Hi, thanks for watching another video blog. Today from Marbella, Spain. What does a real man look like, in my opinion? Because of social media, because of the internet, many young men are sort of confused about what a real man is. When they open up their social media things like, I don't know, TikTok or Instagram or whatever they use nowadays, they will come across guys like Andrew Tate, for example, or some other guys that, they're all very similar. They promote either to be like a extreme macho, muscular, fitness, working out, being tough, and on the other side they have this very feminine, well, guys, I would say. They wear makeup, they wear girly clothing, they care about, talking weird and all these things. Yeah, I can clearly see that it's very hard nowadays to see what a real man is for a young guy. It wasn't really that much different when I was younger, only now it becomes more extreme because they can talk literally to you. For example, when I was young, there were these movies like Rambo, and the Terminator, and they got these muscular guys, and the people look up to them. Young guys looked up to them. Not really me, I was more looking up to like rock stars and stuff, but they really couldn't communicate with you directly. They couldn't send you any messages like they do nowadays. And nowadays, of course, they can talk directly to you, and you can almost feel and see them as a mentor. And to me, it's really a problem because none of them, I've seen none of these gurus, these famous gurus, that are talking any sense. Like I say, they're either very macho, muscular, talking about being tough and all these things, destroying your body with working out, or they're very feminine, like dressing up feminine, doing feminine things, or being vegan, talking about how good it is to be vegan. They are vegan. Both are really bad. My impression of what a real man is, when I see somebody that I think, yeah, this is a real man, this is somebody I look up to, was, like I say, when I was younger, like rock stars, but I noticed that, yeah, they're just playing music, it's fine, but it's not really like long term. It's nice, you can look up to the creativity that they have, or the talent that's, gifts that they have, but it's not really like something long term. So what I found out is that I basically looked up and still look up to men that are traditional. Men that have a large family. Men that don't do all these horrible things like cheating, gambling, drinking, smoking, watching PORN, dressing up like an idiot, working out, stressing their bodies, caring about the way they look. No. The men I always look up to were traditional, religious, family men. They were the head of a big family with lots of children, and they took care of their wife, of course, very well. And they weren't focused on anything else. And when I see them, for example, my own father, he has 8 children, religious, was always at home. He has been always good with my mother. I've never ever hear him say or do anything bad towards my mother. Never been drinking, never been gambling, all these things. Yeah, that is basically the way I want to be. And not only him, but I see this also in other traditional families where the father has many children. I think that's really a real man. That really demands a lot of you. You're basically working to support your wife and children, and not on your own ego. And you are spending your time with your family, not on yourself, on some weird hobbies or things. That is really what I deem as a real man. It's not about his muscles, about is he looking cool or acting tough or making all this money, or oh, he's so crazy, he's always drunk. No, of course not. And he's also not this wimpy, vegan, feminine, person that talks like with a high-pitched voice, dressing like a girl. No, of course not. The most important thing, of course, a real man is most of all like not really focused on himself but on his family. He has a big family, he takes care of them, supportive of them, and that is a real man. If you can ignore all these ego demands that you might have in your life, that is a real man. If you're not focused on the way you look, or your image, or your how tough you are, or how feminine you are, the way you dress, yeah, that to me is really a real man. If you care about your family, if you have a big family, lots of children, when I see a man walking with his wife and like 5, 6, 7, 12 children, that is to me a real man. That's to me something I respect and I look up to and want to be like. That is my goal, to be a guy like that. And nobody else. I don't care about all these guys that are in the gym, working out all the time. It's just useless. It's just stupid. To me, they're like stupid. They're not real men. Absolutely not. They can have this much muscles, but I don't deem them as real men. And of course, vegans and feminine men that are just, talking about tabloid stuff. So of course, that's not real men as well. Carrying a dog around. No. A real man is a traditional religious man with a big family that will do anything for his wife, loves his wife and his children, supports them with all his energy. That is a real man. And that is how I want to be. And there's also no other possible way, because that's also a natural man. In nature, this will be the man. This is the natural man. The natural man is a father of a big family. He is 100% supportive of his family. He's 100% loving his wife. Will never ever think about even looking to another wife, because he knows I have a diamond in my hands, and that is my wife. And to me, that is a real man. So that was for today. From Marbella, Spain, I say thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Hola.